Today on the Travel Insider, we'll talk about how Bali's rumbling Mount Agung is starting to impact the economy of the holiday island. Also, the increase of the minimum wage in Mexico will help people to travel more. And finally, volunteer tourism and how if you want to travel and help, this is the best option for you. Let's go to the information. The international airport of the Indonesian island of Bali has returned to work after the eruption of the Agung volcano that forced its closure. This famous volcano is located on the eastern side of the island in the Karangasem district, away from most of Bali's tourist attractions. The clouds of volcanic ash changed course to the south and southeast of Mount Agung, said the spokesman of the aerodrome, Eri Ashonorong. Because of its extraordinary Hindu culture, its perfect beaches for surfing, and its exuberant green valleys, Bali is one of the most important tourist destinations in Asia. The relatively small island has an outsized importance for Indonesian tourism. In January through to September, Bali received 4.5 million foreign tourist arrivals, nearly half of the 10.5 million arrivals in Indonesia. Nevertheless, Bali's rumbling Mount Agung is starting to impact the economy of the holiday island, and if the eruptions and volcanic ash clouds persist, it could spark a bigger wave of cancellations to Indonesia's main tourism destination as peak season beckons. Foreign tourist arrivals to the majority Hindu island rose 26% in the 9-month period of an annual basis, though dropped on a monthly basis in September, when Indonesian authorities first raised the warning alert on Agung. With this in mind, the Indonesian Tourism Industry Association Bali is offering free accommodation for stranded tourists at the Ngurah Rai International Airport. This is a good strategy because in the era of social media, unsatisfied tourists are free to express their frustrations. But if they're served well, with respect, they'll also post their happiness amid the panicky situation. In other news, a Mexican worker who receives a small salary of 88.36 pesos will require 92 days of work to acquire a travel package to Cancun, 82 days to Puerto Vallarta, and 67 days to Las Vegas in the United States. According to searchers of national and international tour packages, the flight and lodging costs to these tourist sites for the third week of July 2018 range from 6,000 pesos for Las Vegas to almost 9,000 pesos to Cancun for only one person. Last week, the National Minimum Wages Commission, made up of representatives of the federal government, employers, and trade unions, determined an increase to the general minimum wage of 80.04 pesos to 88.36 pesos a day, an increase equivalent to 10.4%. The rate of increase is almost similar to the increase in prices in tour packages during holiday seasons. Last July, during the summer break, package tourism services had an increase of 9.7% compared to the previous month. However, package costs are reduced in seasons with less travel demand. Last year, the federal government created the campaign Viajemos Todos por México, with the purpose that the Mexican could travel through the country at more accessible prices. However, the Tourism Secretary Enrique de la Madrid affirmed that the wages of Mexican workers have improved and all Mexicans travel more, but undoubtedly the tourism companies should focus more on people with lower incomes. This way, the travel industry could grow even more. Finally, can you imagine participating in a turtle conservation project while surfing and enjoying the environment of Puerto Escondido? Or taking care of penguins rescued from oil spills before going for a walk in Cape Town? Because of its importance and contribution to improving the conditions of the communities visited, volunteer tourism is becoming increasingly popular, and the options to carry it out are expanding more and more. Nomad Republic is a company specialized in offering altruistic trips in Mexico and also around the world. Mixing tourism with volunteering, their experiences make travelers fully involved in the culture of the place, generating awareness for natural and social preservation. In addition, all projects are complemented with visits to places of cultural interest and free time to enjoy the chosen destination. After offering experiences in Oaxaca, Yucatan, and Chiapas, Nomad Republic grew and reached international destinations. Today, the wide range of options consists of more than 30 programs in more than 15 countries such as Kenya, South Africa, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Peru, and Costa Rica. The Nomad offer is divided into two options: the social, which promotes work in communities, and environmental, through which the rescue of the environment and the animal world is sought. So, if you're interested in traveling, but you also want to help, this kind of tourism is perfect for you. This was all for today. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media and leave a comment to let us know what you think.